What? Wait, where's the song? Where's the music? Dead? Okay, what's up, my Frauko? Welcome to my channel, and I forgot to link my chat. Wait. Ah! Where's OBS? There. Okay. Now that the chat is back, welcome to my channel and welcome back to the... Where's my controller? I should prepare more Anna. Okay. Just a little reminder, I actually having a midterm right now and I was really busy. And yeah, that's probably why I got like, I know I like preparation, but I'm definitely gonna finish it soon, once and for all. Is my mic okay? Can you guys hear me too? I don't know, in my headset it sounded really fine. Maybe I need to increase the volume? No? Wait, let me increase the volume a bit. Okay. Alright. So, what happened last time? That was so. Okay, as a little recap, I got shotgun by fucking D and Dumb. I murdered Dumb. Beauty and the Beast was involved in all of this. The pig. Ooh. What's this called? The Midlocker? Yeah, we found it. What was it called? Magic workshop? An illegal magic workshop in the captive. And everything is linked to this guy. I don't remember the name. That old kingpin. What was his name again? God damn it! I really short-term memory, guys. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, the Crooked Man. Yeah, everything is linked to the Crooked Man, and we finally found him. And he asked us to. He wanted to bargain with us, and we just smoked in front of him. Okay, let's go. Let's finally.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Yeah.
Not if I can avoid it.
I mean,
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
No.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, you would. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh God, Bigby!
No.
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Oh, you're the Crooked Man. Bam. Is the game sound okay? Is there any audio? I didn't mute it again, right? I muted it again, I swear to God. I don't like the Texas character. Like, watched a lot of walkthroughs. I don't know, I just like detective, maybe. Tribal.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
What's the people clothing? You walk a crooked mile with a crooked cat to a crooked house. I don't know.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Silver bullets? I should fucking
Please,
murder you.
Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat?
Yeah.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
Don't misunderstand the situation here.
Yeah.
We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores. You know, Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures. Never said a bad word.
Yeah? Well, you can forget all that. That's over with.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Sit down, Jersey. Papa told you so.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
You're right that there's a conspiracy, but you're the one behind it.
I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? It's been a long couple of days for you. Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
It was Georgie, all right?
Georgie.
Well done, Sheriff. I'm sorry I doubted you. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
No, we will face justice.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged. Get your hands off me!
Look,
What?
the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill him.
blame me for it.
Yes.
You will be silent
Look each other.
while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms?
Papa?
You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender. Get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh no, he's on the mirror. Oh, that is scary.
Did I miss anything good?
You have Randy?
Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Hey!
Over here! You're done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh no!
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
I like mission fights, man. Oh!
Oh god.
Wait. Is he really?
This way.
Hurry up! Huh, want me to fucking see you again? Yeah, 5v1 and I fucking win.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Shit, shit. Wait, honey. Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna be. No. Is anyone running on the phone? Fucking running around the phone? that the same abdomen? Oi! 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 Oh my god, you can't stop me! Why? Hey!
Fuck! What was that?
Me! Oh shit! Oh wait, I picked the wrong fucking thing. Oi!
No!
Take him off!
I can't!
What, you do it?
Gun it!
You
Are
do
you
it?
sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
God damn it. Yeah, I didn't look left or right.
Come
I
on.
just wanted to see if I can fucking stop them. Wait, is my clothes gone if I transform? I don't get melted with me. Thank God they have the same tool as mine. I need to look at it. He's gone anyway. Yeah, like I said, I like really chaotic fights, like dirty fighting and stuff in movies. I didn't like action scenes like that. When it's too clean,
Come
you know,
on.
it's
We can't stay
seems
here.
like
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
yeah. Hello?
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I
Hi.
hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say goodbyes first.
I'm gonna rip you to fucking pieces.
Go on, then.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
I'll kill you too if I have to.
Yeah.
Go ahead. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? Ugh. I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore. Ugh.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So
But
I
you
fucking
love
killed him.
fucking-
And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
Yeah.
Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
Yeah, you look like a fucking
It must
threesome.
be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
My face stuck at smiling at a scene like this. Oh no.
Fuck!
Get up.
Wait, let me fix my face a little bit. Was it stuck? Ah! Fucking damn it. I thought I ruined the mood and I'm smiling when someone died like that. He killed himself.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer.
You laugh when you feel pain. That's
No
why
more
I will
games,
have
all right.
no mercy to
We
you.
both know how this ends.
He doesn't deserve any mercy.
Just make it quick.
Leave. Yeah. You shot your girlfriend.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
You killed him.
You'll have plenty of time to think about what you've done.
Yeah.
Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Don't try to talk to me like you were the victim of all of this. Enslave those people, making sure they don't escape. Now you talk big about it? Like you're a fucking slave? That's what you get for walking with him, man. Fucking on for it. Alright, this is the lemon. Maybe scratch it a little bit.
He's here, all right.
Scratch. Did you send a message? Beep beep.
Of course. What is that? I don't know if there's a lock like it. Or? Wait. There you go. So this is where they've been sending these.
Merciless Frog. Yeah, he doesn't deserve any mercy. Huh. This is a showdown, right? This is like a boss battle. Like, do you guys remember Resident Evil 2? When we fight...
Bigby Wolf.
What was it again? That big
The
doctor?
big bad wolf.
The big bee! The big bumblebee bee! Think about brain, beauty, bluebeard, you
used to be something.
everything for everything. You have like 4 stacks of mine? Is that your symbol?
They used to fear you.
Wait. Wait, who's that? Who's this? Wait, this is a troll? What if the troll looks like someone I know in real life? Fate wanted out.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
This is like a torture machine, right? I know it from Berserk. The chapter when there are people that is broken and banned into. Why is the control so weird? What's this? You're making silver dollars to me?
The big bad wolf.
There's no mirror. There's no mirror!
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And you're the little errand
I see you
girl.
made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
This won't take long.
I'll find you.
Get
when
out
I'm
of my
finished.
way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow.
Wait.
What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Hey! Hey! Wait. Can we like do something about the balance first? I like this chapter already. There's so much fight scenes. Since I'm a muscle brain, I don't really like the thing. Oh, that is scary. Wait, girl, come to Papa. I'll show you my big and bed. Oh, why is your mouth so big? Go by your wall. Put it right up. Here, girl. Ah! Ah! Why do I pick this? Why can I walk normally? Yeah, X. X. Aye!
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Oh no. Well, that is scary. Ouch! Ouch! Ow! It's preventing me, isn't it? Ow! Wait a minute, transform all of this time. Oh no. Oh no. Hey! Man. Come on, girl. You won't like me when I'm mad. Weird. Look at this. Lonely place. Huh? Oh no, it's like coming over all over again. But it's Halloween. Yeah, that was so cool. Please don't tell me I'm gonna see dick. Please. As much as I wanted to see your dick, please don't show it on screen. No continue. I take off my clothes before I transform. Yeah, you're next, little boy. Yep.
Hello,
You gonna
baby.
surrender?
You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
Okay.
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
You know,
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
someone looks
I didn't
very
kill those
intimidating
women.
when
And I think
they
you know
didn't
that.
say anything.
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Yep.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman.
You saw him up. That's why he
There's
came
still a
through.
lot you have to answer for.
And I will. As long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm
You
not
need to
saying another
speak to
word
the
until
public,
I'm brought
right?
before the community.
I'm bringing you back
I
alive.
don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the
No, I'm
rest of this
bring you back alive.
town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about
It's
protecting
about Fabletown.
Fabletown. Some asshole murders 2 of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
You ordered their death.
He's
You
dead,
ordered
isn't he?
their death.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's
Okay,
go.
let's go.
Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest.
Yeah.
Given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Yeah. I'll let you suffer. I won't let you take like the easy did. I'm going to kill you in front of all the people. No. That's right.
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
Here you go.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well,
Yeah.
Sheriff. I'm
I didn't
surprised.
get shot.
Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This.
You
should be
fucking
ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Okay.
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie
He's over
paid for
here.
what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll
Yep.
deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots.
Yeah.
Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her
Yep.
finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Yeah.
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the
is such
fucking
Bullshit. Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand
didn't
wanting to
protect them.
protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might
You
even give
take
up
your
an innocent man,
chances.
just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're
Yeah.
afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you.
You
My
can control
employees
them
are just
because
that,
they
hired
needed
help.
you.
I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
You to
When
control
your
people
government
misery.
abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
And you manipulated
Yes,
them.
but
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Yep.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that-
important,
Yeah.
and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And That may not always be clear right away,
This is
but I want you all to know
this
that I
is a
care
classic Among
deeply
Us
about all
discussion
of
right
you.
here. We're trying to play
And
with
so does the
family.
sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you.
Yeah.
Exploiting your hope for a better
Yeah.
life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the crooked man cared about
Yeah.
you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now.
Wait. No, not
But you
Crane.
needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Even Greenleaf is here. Even Greenleaf is voting you out.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit.
Yeah.
Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're
You
responsible.
are responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder. Since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
I were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them.
You
And who
fucked
sent
up
those two
me.
freaks anyway?
Like
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
But you
Who
manipulated
will
all of
dare
them.
challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Oh, you're fucked.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me.
I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
Yeah,
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
There will be more if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
You should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's
it's...
what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Can I
Just
hurt him
do
first?
what you think is right.
Can I hurt him first?
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Everyone,
Well,
Not this way.
anyway, I'm trying to rip his head off.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
No,
Hasta la vista. Fuckboy! Crooked Man was the imposter. Hell yeah!
And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
What's the witching man anyway? Crooked Man was the imposter. Victory! Hey. One day later, I didn't get any sleep.
Oh,
Am I wrong?
hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh boy.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Yep.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Where's Crane anyway? We floated Crane off.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
God damn it, Vic. I love Colin so much. Look at that thick thumb. Big Papa. Big Papa Pum. Big Papa Colin. Please don't jump scare me with the fucking door again. No! It stopped!
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
I don't want to say
Can
away.
you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Is this a plum?
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Oh, it's you. You live in Pibbledom?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
Do you think it is when you
It's
take a
not
pic?
easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
But you're still the one at fault.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... That night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just
Holy shit,
pointed
man.
you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade. Like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith. Or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her. Or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason.
And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Yeah. I needed that. I really needed that word in my life.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Wait. Let me take a breather. Oh Lord. Well, that was a hard ending. Okay. One by one. Okay. What did you do to Georgie? I left Georgie to die. What was the other option? Fucking pricky snack. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let him suffer. Can you give the Crooked Man a trial? Yeah, if I go home empty-handed. I just think like they wouldn't see the truth. That's why I bring him home. Good old unfinished cliffhanger. God fucking damn it. How did you punish the Crooked Man? Through the witching well. Well, I think it's like no matter what you do, like wonder. Everyone is like, yeah, everyone is like split on this one. Of course you will accept DJ's present. If it doesn't accept it, you 1.5% out there, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Okay. What were your last words to Nelisa? Yeah, there's been a lot of mistakes, like they say, like killing someone, killing Dom, hurting D. But at the moment it felt like, yeah, they were the bad guy and I'm doing something good, but when you doesn't actually play by the rule against someone like them, it's a loss for us. Because it's a battle between good or evil. The good is like have so many, handicap. But if they win, they deserve it because evil is evil. So I decided to become a monster to intimidate them. So they know they're not the only one that are being a monster around here, so they're afraid. That's why I hurt them. But I felt like when the last time when I met the Crooked Man, I felt like there's no need for that anymore, and it needed more of a justice, so everyone can hear that the Crooked Man is bad and we are the good ones. That's why I didn't rip his fucking necks as much as I wanted to. Okay. Stats. You impress her with your detective skill. You lied to him. You beat him up during the interrogation. I'm sorry. You offered him protection. You helped him to avoid the farm. You tossed him down the witching well. You need to smash him over the head with a ball. Poor D. Damn, you killed him. We smash up his place. He offered her a job. You dream with grand. You gonna do it, Jack? Just wait for him. You promise to bring the crooked man alive. You gave him money. Okay. Ah! Well, knowing that were my last jump scare of this series, it's kinda sad. Like, I really waited for not the Walking Dead, not the Wolf Among Us 2, but the studio closed. But I heard there's a rumor that the game is restarted again by another studio. I hope that is real. I really like this game. I really like detective story. I really like massive fights and this battle between, you know, a lesser evil, a greater evil, like that. Like, everything is so blurred here. Like, who's the bad guy? Are we the bad guy? Are they the bad guy? Are we causing the trouble? Yes. It's a story like that kept me playing. Like, it felt so real. Like, the words they talk about. How? Wait, is that big? It starts with F. What was I talking about again? I already forgot. Yeah, it's really a game where you actually question, like, what's actually right? Are we actually doing something right, or are we actually making things worse? Sometimes change comes with pain, I guess. So the way, like, I do like evil things to the undone, it was just a part of the change that I'm trying to get. So that was BP. According to the story on the graphic novel. Wait, there's a graphic novel? You wanna stream about reading them? Cause I would love to. Okay, so that was the Wolf Among Us finale. Before that grain off, he was not the imposter. But we finally found the imposter and thought, what's his name again? I already forgot. The crooked man. No, the crooked man, not me. I cannot speak English. Okay, so that was the Wolf Among Us. Thank you guys for watching. If you like, like I said in the beginning of the video, I might be slowing down my stream a bit because there's like midterms and a lot of assignments. Yeah, I will be slowing down my stream a bit. I really wanted to play more of Genshin though, because I rerolled and I got a 5-star and I wanted to show you guys, and I'm trying to find a time to play it soon. Maybe I'll stream in the weekend when I'm a little bit free. Okay, so, good old unfinished cliffhanger. Yeah, I wanted to talk about that. When they prompt me to, like, follow, what's his name? Ariel? Nerissa? Prompted me to follow Nerissa. I thought I was trying to get a date with her. That's why I picked Jason. But I don't know what's happening there, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Men jag orkar inte end this fucking stream. Oh no. Bye bye.